What's up? Good evening. I'm going to try to make this quick because I kind of want to go to bed and it's late. This morning, Sunday, I went into, I guess you could call it Denver. I don't know. The borders are bigger than just the downtown city. So, kind of downtown. And I went to Cafe Landscape. Really nice, great food, even though I've had their smoothie bowl, which, side tangent, wasn't planning on talking about this, but smoothie bowl, decent. I'm going to be honest with you. The best smoothie bowl I think that I've ever had is in Da Nang, Vietnam, at a place called, I think it's called I Vegan in, I don't remember the neighborhood. But anyway, incredible smoothie bowls. I can't wait. I'm for sure going back there, and I am for sure having a smoothie bowl. And double side tangent, we're just going deep into this. That was the place I had a tofu scramble there. And I was like, this is tastes fantastic. And it's, low carb, whatever, high protein, uh, really clean, no brain fog after. And I was like, this is not that hard to make. And so I noted down the recipe. And when I got back to the States, I ended up making it. And that dish is one of the staples that I continually have every week. So, anyway, side tangent, smoothie bowls, Cafe Landscape. I've had the food. I haven't had the food. I've had the smoothie bowl. And it was okay. There's not. I'm just in. I'm envisioning. I'm sorry. I'm envisioning the smoothie bowl from this place in Vietnam. The texture is like so smooth and creamy, and not to bag on this place, but it's like they put just basically all the stuff in a blender, and the kind of this might be going a little bit too far, exaggerating, but when you have kind of old ice cream or like freezer burn ice cream that's got like some of the crystals in it, and it's, or like a low tier ice cream from a ice cream shop, it's kind of like crystally and whatever. That's kind of what the smoothie bowl is like. And so again, it's like, well, given the options, it's good. But I can't wait to go back. Anyway, that was a very long side tangent on smoothie bowls. The coffee is good. Espresso is good. And I have gone there a couple times in the past, maybe 3. First time was coming back from Japan. And then I think I've been there either twice, including today, or 3 times. I don't remember. But I typically go on Sundays because the metered parking is free on Sundays. So might as well take advantage. And started back, well, wrote a blog post after this, but started back reaching out to people, started getting back active in school communities. And it's kind of funny. Last night I just threw a comment on a school community post, and I think the guy who I was chatting back and forth with, he runs some school communities, and not entirely sure what he does. I think he said he has a couple school communities and helps other school, what would you call them, community owners grow their communities. Anyway, I need to look into it more. But anyway, he was asking, what business does everybody run or have? I was explaining mine. And at the end, I threw in, do you know anyone that might fit this customer persona who's, looking to grow their channel? I'd love to get in touch. And he goes, yeah, DM me. I know a lot of people. And I was like, oh, okay. And so I think the main thing that I wanted to share today was just the reignition, is that a word? Of, it's not quite motivation, but I think validation is, I don't want to say my fuel, but I think it's the most helpful. I don't really know what I'm trying to say. Validation is my fuel. Is that true? Not necessarily, but I think what I'm trying to parse out right now is it's been a while since I've had user feedback. And and so there are lingering doubts and questions in my mind that have grown since the last time I got and focused on getting users and getting feedback. And so I think it's like in August, I was getting feedback and I was like, okay, I'm on the right track here. And then I was like, okay, user feedback kind of drops down, and now it's like time to build the feedback and scale this up and double down on this and double down on the feedback. And now it's like I'm up here, and it's like I know like my software is in a good state, but the user feedback and the validation is down here, and I need to build this back up. And so I think the best thing, and maybe it's for sure a crutch, but I think the best thing that I can do and leverage is just getting good feedback and getting good validation. And I think this next round of like getting the next handful of users in and using it and getting their real feedback is going to be extremely helpful, because I will either get good feedback, good validation, continue to use it, leverage their feedback and testimonials, or get bad feedback and address the comments or address the feedback and fix the problems. So anyway, it was just kind of a shift. And I think part of the shift and part of the questioning was, do creators still have this as a problem? And are they looking for a solution? And I haven't followed up. Well, I have followed up. I'm still waiting for a response. But just having that, even that just like little spark of like, oh yeah, I know a lot of people that fit this, and like let me connect you with them. Like, okay, good. We're back on track. And back doubling down on reach outs and user feedback. And the more that it's only been less than 24 hours or whatever, but the more that I do this and think about this, the more that I notice obstacles, mental barriers come up. Like, oh, there's this Twitter thread of a whole bunch of creators on this. Like, why don't you reach out to them? Oh, well, but my software is like not in that good of a state. And I'm like, I'm not ready to charge. It's like, what are all these excuses that are coming up? So that's going to be a continual process. I will attempt to continue to share those things that come up, but I'm going to fight them, face the fears. So that's all I got. Some changes tomorrow. Going on a trip. See ya.